Everybody has an invisible field around them. This invisible field is called our aura. Our aura affects our physical realities. Everybody has different energies in their auras. Everyone's aura is different and unique, just like a fingerprint. Nobody's aura is the same. But we can all have similarities in our auras through the vibrations that we feel. Our auras are made up of the thoughts, the beliefs, and the emotions that we consistently hold. Our auras have a very strong magnetic power. Whatever we're thinking about, whatever we're feeling about, whatever we're believing is what's making up our aura, which is creating an attractive power, which is bringing things into our life experience according to the energy that we are putting out. Now think about this. If you're in a room and somebody comes into the room and they're just mad and angry and they confront you, you can feel the anger. You can feel their aura. If you're in a room and someone comes in who's really positive and happy, you can feel their aura. You can feel the difference. Everybody has experienced this. When you're done associating with someone who's super negative or someone who's super positive, you feel the difference. If you really get good at this, you can feel people's auras without even speaking to them. This is the real deal. But what's not important is what other people's auras are made up of. What's important is our individual auras. Because our individual auras are what create our personal individual realities. Now here's the good news. We can change our auras deliberately. You could choose deliberately to walk into a room yourself full of people with a very low energy, angry, really negative, and push that energy out onto everybody in the room. And notice how your interactions are going to be and pay attention to how your energy is affecting everybody. And then the next day, do the complete opposite. Go into the room, but instead this time, deliberately send out love and positivity to everybody and look at how, and pay attention to how everybody reacts to you. Pay attention to your interactions and notice the difference in the energy. When you get good at this, you can almost physically see the energy in the room. You can see it lifting or bringing down people. So we can deliberately change our auras. Now, there are some things that are deep in our auras and our energetic makeup that are affecting our day-to-day life. Some things that we really want to change. Some things that we don't realize that we're doing. They're deeper than some of the surface level things. But in order to start changing our aura, we first need to start being aware that we have an aura. Be aware that your energy is affecting everything around you. Then you need to use consistent repetition of mind conditioning to reprogram the way you think to start changing your aura. You can do this through a variety of ways. Reading positive self-help books, books on the law of attraction, success books, books on overcoming, power of positive thinking, books like this. Books that will lift you up, that will help elevate your aura. When you read books like this, you're filling your mind with this information, and whatever information is going in is what is programming us. And we must be deliberate. This is why it's not a good idea to watch the news or pay very much attention to politics, maybe just barely enough to kind of have an idea of what's going on in the world so you can navigate it, but very, very minimal. Because when you're sucking in negativity, you're creating negative energy within your aura. So disregard all of it. Watch movies that are positive and uplifting. Read these books that are good. Listen to music that isn't talking about all this negative stuff. Listen to music that makes you feel and think positive things. Use positive affirmations. Use positive thought conditioners to help reprogram your beliefs. In other words, if you have a negative belief about something like I'm not worthy, start reprogramming. It's like using an affirmation, but with more intention of reprogramming an old thought and transmuting it and replacing it with a new thought. I am worthy. I am good enough. I am at one with God. So using these reprogramming, these thought conditioners that reprogram our old beliefs. Meditation is also a great form of being able to elevate our energy and brighten up our aura. Transmute the negative energy in your life. I highly recommend eating healthy foods, avoiding alcohol and drugs, avoiding things that are mind altering. The most important mind altering thing you can do is change the way you think. Our auras, like I said in the beginning, affect our physical realities. If we want a better physical reality, we got to have a better aura, which means we have to become a better person from within. And by better, I don't mean there's like people who are bad or good, a higher vibration. Vibrations that are closer to peace, love, gratitude. Now, you can't go from being negative all the time to instantly being positive all the time. You have to work through the scale of emotions. You have to work through the energy, and it takes practice and thought conditioning. I use this analogy all the time. If you go to the gym, you don't go once and get shredded and ripped. You have to condition your body. You have to consistently go. For reprogramming your mind and changing your outer reality, it's the same thing. There's no miracle cure that's going to change everything overnight. You have to start becoming a different person. And this takes repetition, this takes consistency, this takes dedication. It requires effort. The attracting of things is effortless. The changing who we are so that we can attract better things is what requires the effort. As we change who we are, everything on the outside can change. Our actions can change. Our words can change. Our relationships will change. The way we interact with people will change. The way we interact with money, expenditures will change. The way we express gratitude, everything will change as you change and elevate yourself. Your aura, your essence about you will change. And when your aura changes, everywhere you go, if you have a positive aura, will be affected positively because of your aura. If you're feeling negative and down and you have a dark aura, everywhere you go, you're going to affect everything negatively with that dark aura. So not only is it imperative that we change our aura for ourselves, but for the sake of the planet, for everybody else. Now, we don't do it for everybody else. We do it for us. Because ultimately what we're all seeking for is individual love. And when we find that love from within, that love spreads out. A good example would be how Jesus talks in the Bible about a tree that doesn't produce fruit. You cast it into the fire. We want to be trees that produce good fruit for everybody to partake of. And when we do that in a wholesome, proper way from within, the reason we want to give fruit out is because we're so healthy from within that we're just abundant. And we want to spread the fruit naturally just by being who we are. So remember, focus on you. Elevate yourself. Bring up your vibrational essence in your aura so that you can manifest a better life for you, but also it manifests a better life for everyone around you. And as you do this, you'll find that there's people who don't resonate with you who disappear and leave your life. That's okay. Those are the trees that aren't producing fruit that are being cast into the fire. Let them go. Only allow the new, as you're putting out your energy and you're going out into the world and affecting things with positivity, there are people who accept it and improve and people who reject it and leave. The people who accept it and approve are going to be the ones who produce positive fruits. But imagine if everybody on the planet embodied from within a higher vibrational aura. How much better off our planet would be. So let us set aside our differences, focus on the inner work, and be healthy from within so that we can all have a positive aura to manifest a better life for ourselves and affect the entire mass consciousness, the matrix, and level it all up. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope that this information is beneficial for you and that it helps improve your life and raises your own consciousness. Leave a comment down below if you have anything cool to say or if you have any questions. See you guys in the next episode. Peace.